Hello, Nicomatic sales team. This is Phil. Today we talk a little bit about the mating thickness of FFC, why they are what those numbers are, and how we accomplish it. When you look at the construction of the ends of FFC cables, you'll note that there's an exposed conductor and there's always stiffener. To get overall thickness, there are various constructions we can do, but here's another one where we use the polyester from the lamination here, and then we add the stiffener. So this stack up is different than this, but you can accomplish the same thing. This is just showing what we prefer. This is exactly it. We prefer to use the polyester in our standard material and then add a stiffener to it to give that stack up. So if you look closely at it, there's a lot of different layers here. So what we're talking about is this is the conductor. You have adhesive on both sides. You have polyester on both sides, and then we add the adhesive and the stiffener on this side to give the overall stack up that we're talking about. So when we look at the connectors, they're the ones that are demanding that thickness. They're essentially a little bit of a spring contact type situation. They need a certain thickness to grab the cable properly and hold it in place. And you take a look at most of them, they'll be at a 0.3 millimeter as a standard for all the cables. You may begin to see that some of the newer connectors coming out of Hiroshi and some from Omron call 0.2 millimeter. We have recently come up with a solution for that and a little bit of a part number variation so we can handle that. So here it is. Our part number standard will go with the pitch, the style, the number of conductors, and the length. And here's the 406, which would be the standard material, 4 millimeter exposed, 6 millimeter stiffener. And you'll see the mating thickness is 0.3 millimeters of thickness. We now have a variant of an H to give you a 0.2 millimeter. So a 406H, 406H would give you that variant to give you a 0.2 millimeter for those newer connectors. So here again, we just want to talk about what you see from the connector manufacturers. Here's a 1 millimeter cable from JST. You'll see that 0.3, that consistent that we talk about. You have tolerances, but the 0.3 is the number we're trying to hit. The 0.3 again from Hiroshi. So you begin to see that there are consistency of the product. That's why you come up with a standard part number and a variant to carry most of the opportunities that are out there. Anything unusual? Yeah, we could build it. Just want to stay within the standards.